It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. King Buddha, it's never too late to awake you. King Buddha, it's never too late for mistake to. King Buddha, it's never too late to awake you. King Buddha, it's never too late for mistake to. King Buddha, shut up or shut up. King Buddha, shut up or shut up. Fuck. Karen.
Challenge, guys. Happy Monday to all of y'all. Welcome to this episode of the Chi Challenge. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Yeah. Okay, now I know you could hear me. Okay, chat. We are live. Happy Monday to everybody. Why does it sound like that? Happy Monday to everybody. So with the sound. Check. Check. Here we go. Happy Monday to everybody. And congratulations, guys. New York, you fucking did it. That's fucking right. 2026 world champions, the Knicks. Let's give it up for the Knicks, guys. So today we are wearing the traditional blue or orange, which you see on the seats. So today we're honoring the Knicks on their astonishing accomplishments in being the world champions of the NBA. I chat. Now, today we got a jam-packed episode, which consists of things that I don't like to give a lot of. I don't like to give a lot of light to. Like I don't like to entertain this kind of bullshit. This is just dead ass. I just don't like to entertain this bullshit because I'm one of those people who's like, you know, when you try to dispel evil by giving it a lot of attention, you kind of fuel the whole promoting. Because then there's people who don't know about it, and guess what? They're gonna go out there and do research. Because without you being the person who gave it light, nobody else would have known that even exists. But today, I have to bring you this. I have to chat because this is a story I've been following. I don't know if you guys seen the other episodes I've uploaded about this person, but the story about this person is so like it will make you think that we're talking about like fucking USA in the 1920s, right? But this is so happening right now. You feel me? This is happening right now in our society where somebody has the audacity to pretty much create a whole career based on the hatred towards a certain racial group. Now, this would have been like Hitler's dream, right? Like that he could actually open a social media, right? In such a liberal world, such a freedom promoting world, right? The United States, because the United States is this giant. Oh, we're the freest in the world, and nobody's as free as us, and nobody could like. It's so free that freedom of speech protects us in a way where we could say whatever the fuck we want as long as it doesn't incite violence. However, in the event that you're a person like the person we're going to be talking about today, that is his whole brand. So I don't think that you could lean on the whole freedom of speech. It don't make no sense because freedom of speech is the freedom to say whatever you want. Now, if what you're saying is constituted as your freedom of speech, it's just like being an adult. Like you there as an adult, you can do whatever you want. You can date whoever you want. You could date as long as you're dating an 18-year-old. It doesn't even matter if you're 50. The society will frown on it. Society will have their criticism, but you could date an 18-year-old, right? But as an adult, you, you you do something other than that, it's criminal, right? You will be punished. So in freedom of speech, you can say whatever you want, but when it's criminal, you got to pay the piper. I'm just saying because people are gonna be like, no, because this and because that. Like, listen, now that this person is in jail for exactly what he wanted to manifest, we have to make him the only example. It's easier to cut the head off the snake than to allow the snake to mass produce. And then you got to find every single offspring. So far, he has been a beacon for us to determine who is those radicals. Who are the radicals that love division, that profit from blaming races for their mishaps, right? That's what it boils down to, right? When you think that it's another race, the reason why you can't prosper, right? That's just that's just racism, right? No race, no one race runs anything. Most people will be like, no, because white people run this and white people. But if you go to Europe, they don't got that same energy. That's that U.S. energy. Whereas, like, we dealt with the slavery because we were enslaved. So it has a different impact on us. But people in Europe, they're not. You think people in Italy are running around doing the shit that people do in USA? Calling people out of their name because you're black? They want to call you whatever they want to call you. That's derogatory. Words that were used only during slavery. Today, we're going to cover Chud the Builder, guys. And I got a jam pack episode for you because, for real, I was waiting for people to start covering this shit in this magnitude. You feel me? I wanted people to cover this shit in a magnitude so because their research skills are way better than mine. I mean, I'm still trying to grasp it. You feel what I'm saying? But most people, they got their pulse on the whole, you know what I'm saying? On the whole research shit, right? Right? So I'm happy that there's people out there that do what they do. So I'm not gonna sit there and try to do their job better than they do, right? But I do want you guys, my core followers, to get the real facts. Because I want you guys to like really just like weigh this shit out yourself. Because some people are gonna criticize my point of view. You know, based on the way I move in life, some people will criticize my point of view because I just been treated differently by a lot of people, and for the most part, I'm outed by most classes of races, right? In my eyes, I'm an American. I'm a New Yorker, so I've always been categorized as a black person, right? So whatever, I call myself black. Then you have the black people that are like, no, you're not black. You're Spanish. And I'm like, isn't Spanish a language? So they're like, yeah, you just can't call yourself black. And I'm like, oh. But then the white people, they'll be like, you're you're Spanish, but you're black, right? So the Spanish, the browns, fall kind of like in a weird, like in a weird middle, right? But our allegiance is very fucking obvious, right? When the racism happens, it happens to us too. It doesn't just happen to blacks, which is what I'm considered unless I speak Spanish in front of people. And then they're like, oh. Because when I walk into a Spanish store, let me tell you what happens. I walk into a Spanish store, and the Spanish people are telling the other Spanish people, cuidado con el prieto ahí. And I know they're talking about me, but they don't know I know Spanish. Because sometimes I don't do the typical Spanish hairstyle. Like today, we got the typical, what I call Spanish hairstyle. Like Dominicans, Caribbeans, Puerto Ricans, like South Americans, whatever speak Spanish. This is a typical hairstyle for them because this is like the novela look, like the soap opera look, right? The little part on the side, throw it to the side, right? Now, once you see that obvious hairstyle, you're like, oh, Spanish or West Indian. Well, you're right. You're right in both. But in the American culture, not talking about in the Caribbean, because we do, we do say black and whatever, but in the US culture, the white black versus situation, right? They don't got too much space for the browns. So most white people throw the browns into the whites. And most blacks be like, no, you're not black. Some blacks are like, you are black. So I don't really be knowing where I fall in the whole situation. So you're gonna hear me say nigga, referring to myself, referring to my brothers, referring to my cousins, referring to people of endearment, right? And some people will tell me I can't say that word. And I look at them like, well, I'm from New York, motherfucker. You can suck my dick if you don't like it, right? You can suck my dick, my nigga. Straight cheese, no bologna, right? I'm from NY. We just like that, right? We just got that energy. But when you got a person like Chud the Builder, bro, we're all gonna just be what he calls right now to Chud the Builder, and you guys are gonna hate me for saying this. I would be chimping out because I'm not jacking the shit he's doing. But the reason I bring all of this up is because people like Chud the Builder are the reason why there's these type of things like the black, the white, the you. These are the guys we fought the Civil War against, right? This is the reason why the South lost. Because of guys like Chud the Builder, right? Chud the Builder just happens to be the epitome of racism. If you ever wanted to make racism, the word racism, a person, that would be Chud the Builder. There's way worse guys than him because right now there's a guy, which we'll see in this story with Rapaholics, shouts to Rapaholics, where this guy's even worse than Chud the Builder. But guess who he goes to the defense for? For Chud the Builder. You know why he goes defend Chud the Builder? It's the ideology of division, right? And I look at these things, I'm like, why aren't us, the black and browns, that united? Like, when shit hit the fan, why do we have to think that there's a difference between black and brown? Why would we check our own people so much? Well, people like Chud the Builder are running around inciting chaos. You understand? So I want that today's video, I want that what we're watching helps us understand the difference between the people who are powerless, talentless, have nothing to contribute to society, because Chud the Builder was a train wreck from the beginning. I'll give you a little context. He was mad that BLM, Black Lives Matters, cost him his job. Why couldn't it just be people you just lost your job because people were hating on you, Karening you? No, he went the racial way, right? And from there, you could have known that that was the catalyst, that this guy right here didn't lose his business because of Black Lives Matter. Instead, it was Black Lives Matter who put an end or tried before it got to this point. But because the internet allows free speech, Chud the Builder built a career on what Black Lives Matter were trying to report on him before the Chud the Builder character, right? Now that we allowed it for a little bit, he ran around the streets instigating people. I wish he would have found me. He was going to have to shoot me. I'm telling you, he was going to have to shoot me. Because Chud the Builder would have hit me with that. You chimping out, he wouldn't have had a chance to look at his phone and then look into the glare of the phone and see what was going to happen behind him. Because I guarantee you, I would have snapped. Right? And I'm not threatening him. This is freedom of speech. I could say what I feel, just like he could say what he feels, right? So if he could say what he feels, then allow me to say what I feel, right? And what Chud the Builder did was he went to a courthouse, a federal courthouse, which you'll see in detail, because this is my opinion. And he went with the sole purpose of hurting somebody. When you grab characters like this and you do not stop them before they get to this, you'll have a million Chud the Builders. And we're seeing this now because while Chud is in jail, he has become this martyr, this beacon of white hope, right? Bringing the racists out of the woodwork. Racists are like roaches. The minute you shine the light of truth, they hide. But the minute that there's one roach brave enough to come out, they all come out. And that's what Chud the Builder is. He's a roach that brought out more roaches. You feel me? And if you didn't know who were racist in this fucking social media platforms, in this influencer world, in this live streaming world, in this independent media world, armchair detectives, well, now we're about to see a small list. There's so much more that's going to happen after this. This is just the beginning of the house of cards. But I'll tell you one thing right fucking now. Yeah, exactly. See, I have to be honest with people. Okay. Yeah. So let's just watch this and enjoy this. You feel me? Let's enjoy justice once and for all. You know, and I got a couple of videos because there's two people who covered this Chud the Builder situation. You feel me? Two people who covered this shit. So trust me, we got some juice for you, baby. We have got some juice for you today. All right. Where is my playlist? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, we're going to start with Rapaholics, and then we're going to move into Trap More Rosses. No. Here we go. Rapaholics. All right. So let's get right to this shit because I want you guys to get involved in this. Um, let's see. Yeah, we gotta hit share screen here. Sorry, chat. I'm multitasking. In my head, I'm thinking about response to somebody's message while I'm trying to get you guys updated here. So let's go ahead and start with Rapaholics, guys. All right, let's see. Okay, let me see, because I think we're muted here, guys.
Passing through Lobbies and Gentlegrams, the story of a sorry sack of slur slang Chud who thought he'd bask in the glory of his chat championing a Chud, flooded the world with hate, and like a species who mate, Chud got FUCK'd. The judge plunged Chud in the mud, dug his dockets with dire charges for flooding the streets, thinking it was harmless harnessing hate off the basis of freedom of speech. Eventually, consequences and actions will have to meet, but the racist incels are still tough acts to defeat. Today we'll meet Chud's team, who might join him in a prison bit or 8 feet deep if they keep the racist rhetoric on repeat. But before we sweep through and peep too much of a mess with this case, all I ask of you is, as you're passing through, smack those like and sub buttons like a whack to the face.
I study
Rapaholics
for a living.
Now, Lobbies and Gentlegrams, drop a like if you're happy the intro raps are back. Someone who's probably not very happy is Chud the Builder. If you haven't been keeping up with Chud, essentially, he made a career out of live streaming himself, walking through the streets, yelling the N-word at black people, claiming that he was fighting for freedom of speech, and when they got angry with him, he would say they're chimping out and threaten to pull out his gun and potentially use it in self-defense if these innocent bystanders retaliated with violence. Now, this didn't work out too well for Chud, who ended up really shooting a black man who he called the N-word, then accidentally grazing himself with the gun, then catching a murder charge for it, and it has unfolded into a massive mess, with people going as far as even taking the streets protesting in support of this racist nutjob, and that has led his supporters to also potentially face legal charges of their own. We're gonna unpack the entire mess that just unfolded, but I want to highlight one funny thing. Chud tries to play innocent, claiming that him calling people the N-word unprovoked is simply him exercising his freedom of speech. And if the judge is gonna hit him with a murder charge, surely they can't use his live streams and racist social media activity against him in a court of law, right? It's just freedom of speech. Well, wrong.
This is 6 days before this event. Chud the Builder posts on X, "I will defend my life with lethal force. Do not approach me with intent to threaten bodily harm." And then he posts another response to himself. "Series finale is dead on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk."
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete
Free, stay tuned.
Yeah, how you gonna claim that shooting a black man who you called the N-word was self-defense when you got a digital footprint of you saying you're gonna quote-unquote blow chimps to smithereens? But before we get to Chud's team falling apart, all these racists around him now losing their own lives over this stupid war, I want to take you back to the days before Chud actually got arrested. Back when he was still roaming the streets as a free man, calling black people the N-word left and right for no apparent reason, Chud had encountered a blast from the past. An old friend he used to hang out with before he was Chud the Builder, when he was just Dalton. And surprisingly to the world who thought Chud was a massive racist who hated black people, this old friend of his was actually a black woman.
I don't really remember you, but you do look familiar. I'm Dalton. I've always been Dalton, but I am a Chud.
But you're not my Dalton. You used to come to my house. I fed you.
Yeah, you were cool. I don't remember you that much, but I do remember I know you. See, we got roots. You scared me a little bit when you came up like that.
You helped me when you were following Liver King. But before you were following Liver King, you used to sell me weed. I fed you before.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
But I healed your stomach by teaching you how to eat real food?
Yes, yes. I'm confused what happened to you. Because you're not racist. I know that. I fed you.
But so you believe in freedom of speech?
I do.
So I should be allowed to say right?
Right, but you
then
also
that's the
have to
only point.
understand
That's it.
People don't have emotional intelligence. They can't.
Is that my fault?
But listen, you gotta be careful because
Hold on, man.
So after this little encounter, Chud had to do a little damage control. His audience of racist incels were very disappointed that Chud used to actually befriend a black woman. A woman who even told Chud that she knew he wasn't racist back then. Chud had covered it up by saying that this was just a girl he used to sleep with, but it goes a little deeper than that, alright? This individual ended up revealing a lot of dark secrets about Chud's past, and some most definitely non-conservative things that Chud was into in the bedroom back in the day. It gets dark, you guys.
Lily Venus here, pretty big. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. In the caption, it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw a lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So he had to make it sound good.
So Chud likes the PEGGING, right? He was into a little more than just the traditional, groundhog popping in and out of the hole, right? But it gets even darker than that, all right? I don't know who this individual is, but she, I think, claims to be a Satanist or something. This is where it spirals into something far beyond my scope of understanding, but it's some dark energy here that Chud had been involved with before, he was yelling the N-word out in the streets of Nashville.
But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty with a big,
It's blurred out so y'all can't see it. Take my word for it. That thing is massive, is scary. And for this man to be throwing it back on something that massive and that scary on a nightly basis, he has to have his PhD in flexible boy activities.
I have not Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap in such like the cutest way. Huh? Now, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't again, but I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to cap. Like, if you're gonna say that, we say the whole truth. Now, with that being said, why do I peg? Because it's a hustle and it helps me get through college. I'm still in college, but now I don't have a choice. I will forever be a top because I had a surgery 3 years ago. The doctor up and chopped my coochie off. You don't believe me? The link is in the bio. I have been this way my whole life. My ex-girlfriends can vouch for me. I am a top. I men and I women with my.
So yeah, basically Chud used to enjoy and appreciate large toys in his behind, and he was receiving it by this individual who I believe she was describing herself as a Satanist hermaphrodite. I don't want to put her in a box, but the point is, Chud was not getting no box, alright? He was getting large craniums delivered into his rear mailbox by a black woman, and 10 years later he's harassing black people on the street, claiming they're quote-unquote chimping out when they react to his racism. The irony is more twisted than the toys that Chud was getting twisted into his behind.
Spicy.
Hey, is your Mac secretly underperforming? Mine totally was. I used Clean My Mac's health check to figure it out. Super quick, take a look.
Clean My Mac instantly shows battery status, CPU load, and background memory hog.
Anyways, after this, just a couple days before Chud ends up in jail, his entire world falls apart, alright? His son's mother tells him she's gonna change his son's name. His family disassociates with him. He fears for his safety, and he tells his chat as he's on this live stream that the only thing protecting him are the weapons behind him. That'll play an important role in the story very shortly.
My son's mother texted me today saying that she wants to change his name, switch it from mine. She fears for him. She's like, oh, you've tarnished your name. And I don't want him to have to deal with that. And I'm sitting there thinking, I walk through the streets and respectable people are literally stopping their cars in the road to shake my hand. I'm walking past people that want to take a picture every second. And the only people that don't like me are trying to kill me.
Cap.
She's more racist than I am is the funny thing. She's not a liberal or anything. She's just a woman. They're all cowards, and I get it. You know, they don't understand what it means to be at war. I try not to be like that. I'm sitting in a single wide trailer. You know what I'm protected by? You know who's watching my door? The Lord. Someone killed my dog, guys. Who's helping me, bro? I can't even, like, my whole family doesn't even help me, bro. I don't have federal agents. I don't have organizations. I don't have people behind me except you guys.
And just by seeing that clip, you'd think, oh, this is incredibly sad, right? This man has nothing. He's lost it all. All he has is the parasocial relationship between himself and his live stream audience. But remember that he is the sole person to blame for this situation, right? Going on the streets, harassing people with racism for no reason. Why do you think he lost it all? Well, the only thing he didn't lose at that point was his freedom. But that would be stripped away from him just a couple days later. It was a regular, ordinary day for Chud. He was out on the street calling black people the N-word. But finally, with all the new attention, new eyeballs, new hate that this man had brought upon himself, the stakes got too high and someone said enough is enough. The guy did not take Chud's racism, which resulted in Chud actually shooting the man. And in the process, Chud grazed himself with his own weapon.
Over the weekend.
Exactly.
He
was crying about that on live apparently.
He got arrested. Oh, good. Take him to
Chud was taken away on a stretcher as well. Here's another picture of Chud talking to the police. You get to see the wound on his arm. Now, obviously, we can't show the wound on YouTube, but it's on my social media. If you want to go see it, it's there.
Now, what's insane, you guys, is after all the antagonizing Chud did over the months, when he actually gets shot and ends up in custody, listen to the way that he starts talking to these police officers, all right? He's pretending like the interaction he had with these people right before he ended up shooting at them was so respectful. They were complimenting his suit, his outfit. They were all getting along. Chud is an upstanding citizen, right? Everything was super friendly before those shots rung off. Listen to how he's talking to the cops here. It's insane.
Walked past him, he was sitting on the corner. I walked up to him because they were pointing at me. They were laughing, they were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?"
Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Chud walked up to a bunch of black dudes, or well, two black guys, pointing at him and laughing, and said, "Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? Are y'all okay, guys?" Do y'all believe that? Obviously not. The people who was watching from the window told me Chud walked up to them on straight BS. Phone out saying, "Oh, why y'all tripping? Oh, why y'all tripping?" Saying the N-word with the hard R. Which is why the guy responded back with what he responded back with. He gave Chud a warning after Chud called him the N-word the first time.
He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me.
So here you could see Chud literally tells the police officers that the guy who he ended up shooting warned Chud not to say all that chimp out stuff to him, not to say the N-word to him. The guy was warning Chud before Chud ended up disrespecting him, which led to shots being fired. And Chud is telling this to the cops. He's admitting that the guy gave him a warning.
Even after I had to defend myself by shooting him, he's still wailing on me.
He has a graze. I call it a graze to the left arm. He has slight abrasion right here on his head, maybe some scrapes, slight lightheadedness, no shortness of breath, no issues with memory that I know of.
Okay. Hey, what's up with that?
A little overwhelmed, but no damage to the muscle or something. I don't even want to look at it. Man, I just pray that dude's going to be all right.
Cap.
Yes, sir.
I tried to walk away from him.
Cap.
You hope that he's okay. Bro, this man is a straight actor. Chud, didn't you post after your first interaction and altercation, didn't you post the series finale is going to be a dead ship on the pavement and he's riding when I walk free. Stay tuned. Didn't you brag about how you were going to do something like this?
So you hear in this interaction between Chud and the police officer, Chud is pretending to be happy that the man who he just shot is not actually in critical condition, right? Because to Chud, this whole thing is a game, right? You see the tweets about him talking about, this whole thing will end with a chimp on the pavement. But now he actually shot someone over his racial remarks, and when he's talking to the cops, he's pretending like he's happy that the man is going to walk away without any fatal injuries. And the funniest, the ironic part of this all is that Chud actually ended up shooting himself in the process. So he's all worried about his safety and has to, shoot people for self-defense over the racist stuff he's saying on the street, but then he ends up shooting himself while trying to protect himself, after crying on a live stream saying that he's all alone in this world and that no one is there to protect him.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Where vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom. We'll see about that. All right, let me try to make up a site to sell some like theoretical kombucha. Make me a site about kombucha. Make it look nice and pretty and highlighting the product. Refine my prompt. Okay, let's do that. All right, that's so much better. All right, generate my site. So now Aria, my AI assistant, is planning things out a bit, so I'm going to let it cook. Okay, just finishing the build, and wow, are you kidding me? I typed in like the dumbest prompt, and then I refined it, then I...
Now it's just the point of just making sure everybody's, both you and
Dude,
me,
this is what happens when people are rich people are saying you'll get rich if you hit this guy. They're all publicly saying, if y'all assault this guy, we'll make you rich. I can walk, sir.
All right, sir. We'll get you. So he's got a graze right there. Looks like comes in and goes out right there.
It's cutting the circulation on.
Yeah, that's what the
tourniquet on there.
So the bleed down.
Yo, Joe, here you go, buddy.
It's controlled right now.
He's gonna be okay.
Actual penetrating entry.
Coming in and out. That's great. Grace.
Good. Did I shoot myself or
Well, you
did it graze it?
went in.
You penetrated, yeah.
Shit. Oh, I wish he'd have just walked away, man.
Mr. Dalton, how old are you, sir?
28.
28. You said no meds. Are you allergic to anything?
No.
All right. You don't take anything. On a scale of 1 out of 10 right now, what's your level of discomfort?
It's probably a 6.
A few moments later.
And this morning, we're getting new details and video in the case of the controversial man known online as Chud the Builder, following Wednesday's shooting outside the Montgomery County Courthouse.
Kendall, we're learning more about the timeline surrounding Wednesday morning's shooting. Investigators say 2 men were shot after a fight outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Both men were hurt and taken to the hospital, but are expected to survive. This is the mugshot just obtained by News 2 of Dalton Etherly. He's charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and employing a firearm during a dangerous felony. He remains in custody at the Montgomery County Jail awaiting arraignment.
So as you can see, just like that, everything fell apart for Chud the Builder. Now, this took place in Tennessee. The man Chud shot was allegedly a veteran with PTSD. Chud even told the police that the man told him he had PTSD, and the man then requested that Chud not call him the N-word and do all the chimping out stuff, or else he'd face consequences. Chud still went on to spew out these racial remarks. The guy ended up allegedly punching Chud, which led Chud to shooting him. Now, could this be self-defense? Absolutely not. In Tennessee, you gotta meet someone with equal force. So if that man is not pulling out a gun on you, he's just punching you, and it's just one guy, right? It's not like 7 guys are punching Chud all at once. It's one guy, unfortunately. Chud cannot claim self-defense if he then takes out a gun and shoots the guy. And don't take it from me, take it from legal experts.
Today, a tragedy occurred right here at the Montgomery County Courthouse in Tennessee. Chud the Builder has been shot by himself and shot somebody else. Chud the Builder's out there, he's doing his thing, which is basically uses the N-word with the hard R and then gets them to get upset and then start saying things like you're chimping out and people get angry. Well, this time somebody got so angry, they were like, hey man, when you say that stuff to me, it gives me PTSD, don't say that stuff to me. So Chud's doing his thing and then the person starts wailing on Chud. And Chud pulls out his firearm and he fires a shot, hits the guy in the stomach, and it also hits Chud.
You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you. He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him.
Is Chud allowed to use those words? Legally, he's allowed to say whatever he wants, as long as he's not threatening somebody. Did he act in self-defense? Absolutely not. You're allowed to use the same force that's being used against you to defend yourself. So if somebody comes up and punches you, you can punch him back. You can't pull out a gun and shoot them unless they are using deadly force against you.
Sorry,
now,
Chad,
one thing
I
he
was
could try to
writing-
argue is that there was multiple people coming.
I was writing a heartfelt message, Chad. Sorry, I had to. In life, Chad, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, Chad. In life, you're gonna get. Life is like this. Life is like this. You're either gonna put up with things that you agree with, or you're gonna and be unhappy, or you're gonna let people steamroll you. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you like a person and you like them in a romantic way, and that person doesn't want to like you in a romantic way, Chad, never wait around for them to like you, because they will not like you the way you like them. Now, the problem with that is, Chad, is that if you compromise, what you're setting yourself up for is you're setting yourself up for failure, right? Because imagine the times that somebody liked you in a way that you didn't like them. When were you putting that in your mind that, oh, this person likes me like that, so one day I'm going to give them the opportunity to prove to me they're worth something, right? That doesn't happen all the time. So I just wanted to, there's people who will try to downplay what you do for them or how you feel about them. Some people don't want to see it, and some people they just want to use you because you're a good time. You're a good person to be around, you inspire them, you do a lot of things, right? But they want all the benefits of having that. They just don't want to. It's like having the milk without having to take the cow home. But then they'll go date somebody that's way worse than you, and then want you to be the person to help them understand the counseling, the advice. Like, listen, if I was ever romantically involved with you, right, in any capacity, and you want to take steps backwards, where it's like, nah, I don't want to fuck around with you no more, then that's it. You can go your way, I'll go my way, because when we both got into this, it was sexually charged. So for you to sit here and be like, let's take a step backwards and be friends. So what happens to the sexually charged energy that we used to share? Where do I put that? Where do I deposit that energy? Right? And just recently I had a situation where somebody that I used to hang out with came back into my life, not because I allowed it, because trust me, I blocked this person everywhere, erased their phone number. I did everything possible for me to not have found a weak point where I could be like, let me hit this person up and see how they're doing. Because then it will give, chat, whenever you like a person, don't ever be their friend. If they cannot like you the way you like them, just keep moving, chat. There's a billion people on the earth. If you're already fucking somebody and you're sexually involved, even if that's not your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and they want to take a step backwards, chat, just forget about it. Move forward. You understand? Move forward. That's it. Because the problem is, chat, that when you compromise your integrity, because some people will tell you, yo, just be friends before you start dating somebody. That's okay. Get to know each other is okay. But when a person is telling you, I will not be romantic with you, I don't care how you feel about me, the only person that's going to be hurt there is you. Because you're the person that's expecting to be loved at some point. You should never be expecting to be loved. When you go buy a pair of sneakers, you don't buy them and be like, I hate these sneakers, I'm going to love them later. You don't buy food and be like, I don't like this food, but I'm going to buy it and see if I like it later. Whenever you make a decision in life, chat, you go because you love, right? So why would you love somebody because you think, man, I could be romantic with this person, maybe we could build something, I could bring something to the table to this person, I could provide some kind of value, this and that, right? Yo, there's people in this lifetime, chat, that I have been romantically involved with, treated them like a girlfriend, bought them shoes for their birthday, everything, whatever the fuck I had to prove. And at the end of the day, I gave them so much time so they could see that I could prove it. You know what they did at the end of the day? I'll read you a message from one. Like, this is the one that came to my house, right? This is what she wrote to me. I wrote to her because I was supposed to link her, right? So I was supposed to link her. And like, I'm just tired. I'm tired of hanging out with people that just don't want, if you don't want nothing from me, then why do you want me in your life? I don't get that part. If we were romantic in whatever capacity, right? And you want to step it back, then you might as well just leave me alone. right? So the person hit me up to link, and I was like, I made up some bullshit. I said I fell asleep, right? Because to me, it was like, I'm just tired of everybody getting the benefits of a good dude while fucking whoever the fuck they want to fuck. But then when I want some affection, love, watch some TV, let's get drunk together, let's do something, let's go to dinner, let's go shopping. Like, whenever I want those things, they're there. But when I want to, like, affection, like stay over so we could do something and whatnot, they're like, why don't you go fuck somebody? And when you finish fucking somebody, come hang out with me. I'm thinking to myself, why would I go fuck somebody? Right? I'm going to go fuck this other chick. And then I'm going to go bounce on her to then come and spend some money on you for your calf, some food, some liquor, drugs, weed. Bitch, I don't care if you're bringing it. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I've cut many people off in my life. Some people, I cut them off because I love them too much. Whether it's a romantic love or it's a friendship love, whenever I see that I love more than I'm being loved, I cut people out surgically. Bye. You out of here. Because it's a waste. It's a waste. You could be you could be focusing on that energy on somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? You could be focusing on somebody else. I'm not the guy. You know? I don't mind losing people. You know what I do mind? Losing time. I'm not going to lose more time. That's it. I'm not. I'm not wasting my time on people. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's it. Because, so then at the end of the day, everybody's happy except for me? That don't make no fucking sense, my nigga. That don't make no sense. And that's it. It don't make no sense. Like, if you want to be my friend so badly because you don't want to have nothing with me, then just be an enemy, right? Because you're doing it despite how much hurt you're bringing to me. So you might as well just be an enemy. Someone on a fair turf where we could fight it out. But if you say that you got love for me, right? How much love could you have for me if you think that what I want is sex? Like, sex is so easy to buy. In this time, all you need is money. Yeah, I could guarantee you I have enough money to buy sex, right? I don't need to buy sex. What I want is somebody that I know that's gonna be there for a nigga. I don't care if you're my girlfriend. I don't care if you're just my side chick. I don't care if you're just the biggest mystery nobody could figure out. But why would I spend my fucking time? I can't get time back. I could spend anything. I could pay for pussy. I could pay for hotels. I could pay for alcohol, drugs, everything. I could make a bitch quit her job and I'll take care of her. Give her an allowance every week, $250 a week, right? All of that's just money. Who the fuck cares about what you could buy with money? You know what I don't have in life? I never had parents. I never had love. I never had none of that shit. I'm a nomad, right? So when I meet a chick, whether you my friend, you not my friend, you my girl, whatever the fuck category you land in my life, you're not here because I want sex, shorty. You're not here because you contribute nothing more than the fact that you make me feel like I bring value to somebody. If I don't bring no value to a person, I don't want to be around so I could be a cog in the wheel. That make no fucking sense. It don't make no sense why somebody would tell me, go have sex, then come hang out with me. No. The same way I tell you, shorty, go be with that nigga or be with somebody who will value you. I'm telling you, it's him or me. It's not a riddle. When I don't say me, you should be with me, it's because I'm giving you the opportunity to value what one person does with what another person does. But if it's not that obvious, this is the most obvious thing I could tell you. There is no man on this earth who likes a girl romantically, been involved with her to certain capacity, has tried to prove that he's the nigga that she should be with, no man deserves to be laughed at. And it's kind of like a mockery when somebody says, oh, it's okay, just hit me up when you have sex, and then we could finally chill. Why do I have to go somewhere else to get? Why does it have to be a third party for pleasure? If the third party is for pleasure, then let's eliminate the third party. Let's eliminate you. Let's just consolidate the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna I'm gonna go outside, and if it's raining, then I'll figure it out when I'm outside. No, before you go outside, you figure it out, right? If I'm gonna be spending time with a person, because I come from a family of entertainment, chat. My moment is destined to happen. There's no way out of it. My sister's famous, my cousin is famous, my uncles are famous, everybody's famous. My family are no workers. It's just entertainment, right? So I know my value, right? I know how I stack it, like Doritos chips, right? Fuck that. I stack it like Pringles. My towers is high, right? And I show a girl interest. Shorty, I'm not trying to be your friend. You're not gonna see girls around me that are just hanging out because they're my friends. Because when it comes to my friends, I'll tell you who's one of my friends, Maya Lazarek. How many times have you seen her on the stream? How many times have you seen her? You don't, because my friends are with their men. So if I have a female friend, she doesn't hit me up, yo, let's get drunk, let's go. She does not. If she does, she's like, come through, I got this, my homegirl might like you. Come, so you could chill with me and my man, and you're gonna meet some of my homegirls. I got you, Chi. Right? But how the fuck you gonna tell me that we're gonna go from us being the team to, oh, I don't do that shit with you no more, but I still want to have you around. Listen, anybody who has the balls to take that step backwards should have the common knowledge to know that somebody gonna be like, I'm good. Me, I'm not that guy. I don't know how to make friends with people that I was romantically with, and then I get stepped back to the side. There was a girl who did that shit to me. I'll even say her name, right? So we're gonna call her Kira, right? So Kira tells me and her been romantically, blah, 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 whatever the fuck, no boyfriend, girlfriend shit, right? At some point in time, she wants to take a step back from the situation. She's like, no, because, you know, whatever the fuck. I understand all situations. Listen, I'm not the hater. I'm not gonna be like, yo, if you don't fuck me, you gotta stay with me. Or if you don't fuck me, we can't be friends. No. It has shit to do with fucking, bitch. It has shit to do with sex. To me, sex is not what it means to you. You guys run around fucking people, so you're like, go ahead, go fuck somebody and then come back. I don't do that. Matter of fact, 2026, it's June right now. I've been celibate since January. Like, you think I'm not fucking bitches because I don't want to? She says, go fuck somebody and then come back and we could finally chill. Like, if I'm having a hard time trying to find pussy. She thinks I'm having a hard time trying to find somebody to fuck. No, shorty. It is not about finding somebody to fuck. Like I said, Kira showed up the other days. She was ready to do whatever I asked her to, right? I dubbed the bitch. She said, come through with condoms. And I said, then I guess I'm not going. I don't have a problem finding pussy. I don't have a problem having sex. I don't have a problem finding women. That is not my problem. My problem is that the people that I'm finding think that since most men want sex, most men want to fuck. Yeah, but most men go to a strip club because they're that thirsty. Most men go to them little bars to pay for dollar drinks so they could dance with the girls because they're that thirsty. Most men pay for prostitutes. Guess what, shorty? I am not most men. Okay? I've never rented a prostitute in my life. I have never went to a stripper. I had a girlfriend who was a stripper in Sin City, and that's why she took me to Sin City. That was the only time like, when I was 18 years old, I used to go to the strip club, and you know what I did at the strip club, Chad? I used to sit at the strip club. 'Cause I used to make man money on the side. I can't tell you how, right? And I used to go to the strip club, Chad. And I used to sit there, and you know what I used to do? I used to tell the strippers, like, why would you do this? Like, if you had a boyfriend like me, would you still come to this place? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not built like those people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a simp. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm not a fucking simp. It's crazy that some people, whenever a girl tells you that she wants to be your friend, even though you guys were romantic, right? She trying to simp you out. She want to have all the perks of having the friend that has all the shit that she likes, the good advice, all the bullshit, right? She just don't want to do the work. She don't want to have to fuck you. So why the fuck you have her around then? If you guys were already romantically involved, why do you have her around? When somebody tells me, right, that they like a girl, I'll be like, I bet. Does she like you? Nah, she always tell me that she ain't jacking me like that. You're wasting your time, bro. There's no money in the world that's gonna make that girl like you. When a girl is honest to me and she says, "Oh, I go have sex and then we finally chill," unless I've never fucked you, you would not know that I'm not the nigga you sent to go have sex and come back. I don't, because every sexual encounter I have with somebody is a connection. It's a connection. I don't give energy to not get energy back. I don't hang out with people to empower them so they could demoralize me. I cannot build up your self-esteem while in the process destroying mine because I want to be something with you that you clearly don't even look forward to having. So there's people who I've cut off for 2+ years, and they think they cut me off. And then they show up to my house knocking on my door, just like Kira, just like the girl I'm telling you about. And when they show up at my door, they catch me by surprise. So I open because there's not a rude bone in my body. But when they show up, they think that they treat my love, they treat my attention as if it's something that them other niggas is offering them. Ain't no nigga like me. I'm that nigga that will always be there for you. Today, tomorrow, and the day after. Right? I'm the nigga you could tell the truth to. I'm the nigga you could trust. So when I see a shorty that I cut off like 2 years ago and shorty comes back into the scene, and her stories are like, nah, because I'm with a dude and he hit me and da-da-da. And I'm like, oh. So you will date a dude that will beat you up, but you won't fuck around with me. Wow. That just goes to show the bar that she goes for. That's the lowest bar you could have. So you would date a guy that will beat you up, but you can't fuck around with a guy that will spoil you. That's fucking crazy. Chad, that is the most insane logic I ever heard. So I would date a girl that would break my face, break my ribs, put me in jail, pull a gun out on me and threaten me. I would date that girl. But then the girl that I've been romantically with, I'm going to cut her off because she wants to spoil me. Because she wants the best for me. Because she wants to make me a star. It's okay to say bye. I want you guys to normalize breaking up even with friends. It's two types of friends. There's the friends that you fuck around with. There's the friends that you don't fuck around with. If your friends are the ones you have fucked around with, just know that the glue is the fucking around. When you have a friend that you don't fuck around with, you know what's the glue? Time. The time that you have put into that. You're there for them for the moments, but I guarantee you that friend that you're friends with is not putting you in predicaments where you're like, damn, I want to fuck her. Nor will she ever give you the impression that you could fuck her. But when somebody gives you that impression and you're in that boat where I'm looking at you sexy in a bikini rather than why are you asking me how you look, right? When you say, how do I look? And I'm like, you look fine, versus how do I look? And I'm like, damn, I want to eat ice cream out your ass, right? There's a difference. It's a huge difference, chat. But most people want to use you. And this is where the user mentality comes in because some people don't know that they're using you. That's the problem. Some people don't seem to understand they're using you. But when you don't get something back for putting in a lot of work, when you showing a girl that you got her back, when you trying to spoil a girl that you want her to know that you the nigga that she could count on, whether it's a boyfriend or not, side nigga or not, a fling or not, and she is acting like she doesn't see that, chat, that's a lie. Because women pick up even when a nigga doesn't even want to tell her he likes her. The girl already knows. No hay tigre tapa mí. That nigga likes me, right? So when a girl's acting like, nah, I didn't notice, nah, she knows. But here's the worst part, chat. It's when she tells you stuff like, oh, go fuck that bitch or this. My nigga, if I have to go find another girl to do the things that I'm doing with you are useless. I don't care how much money is spent. There's one thing you can never get back: time. When I spend from 2018 to 2021 or 22, before I cut this person off, I spend time, right? And then you come back into my life. I gave you your space so you can mature and grow up and do your shit, right? And you come back. And then you think, oh, he definitely ain't gonna be fucking with me because I haven't fucked with him in so long. Then you should have never just came back. You should have stayed wherever the fuck you were. Respectfully. I don't have a problem with a girl that doesn't want to fuck me. I have a problem with a girl who fucked around with me and doesn't want to fuck me. I have a problem with a girl that I want to fuck with and she doesn't want to fuck with me. But the problem is as simple as bye. Like I'm not gonna debate it. I'm not gonna be like Supreme Court shit. Oh, we gotta do a jury and trial for this shit. Nah, shorty. I'm simple. If there's a guy between you and me, right? There's a guy that you, me and him, which one? I'm gonna be the first nigga to tell you, go with him. You know why? Because if you if you need, let me tell you something. If you need approval from me to leave a nigga, then obviously he's that important to you, right? That's the facts. If a dude that you're telling me, oh, I don't know why I'm telling you he's the wrong nigga for you. And she's like, I don't know why I keep going back. Then go be with that nigga. I'm not the nigga that's going. I'm not. I don't hate on no nigga. If somebody, ain't no nigga better than me. But if you think so, then go. I'm not holding nobody. It's 1 billion people on earth. If I don't find that girl in New York, I'm going to find her in Miami. If I don't find her in Miami, I'm going to find her in the Dominican Republic. But I'm not going to waste my time waiting for somebody to figure out if they love me. If you can't figure that shit out, I figured out how much I love you. I figured out I want to fuck with you. I figured out that I like you. I figured that I want to keep you in my life. I figured that I don't care who you fucking with as long as you fuck with me. But if you cannot figure it out, that's fine, shorty. If you don't even get what I'm saying, that's fine too. If you don't understand it because you just so narrow-minded, you think all men are the same, that's fine too. The only bottom line I want to touch on is that I am not waiting for somebody to like me. I'm not that desperate. I don't pay for pussy. I don't pay for people to view nothing. I don't buy nudes. I don't. I'm sorry. There's a big culture on that shit. If you go see, I probably OnlyFans. Come on, are you kidding me? Half these bitches is OnlyFans, and those are the same girls who sell pics. Unfortunately, I'm not the customer. If you think that we're gonna go from sexual to friends, I'm not that nigga. I'm not your customer. I'm not the guy that's gonna subscribe. And it's okay. There's been many before you, ladies. There's been many before you. There's been Barbs, there's been Zams, there's been, listen, there's been a lot of girls, right? That thought that they could take a step backwards. And that's it. But there is no way in hell that you're gonna see me with a girl that you find attractive, and I'm the guy that's not fucking her. There's no way. Why would I bring a girl around the rich people I know, the famous people I know, so she could fuck them? Bitch, find a way to meet them without me. I'm not the nigga that's gonna be hooking you up. I'm not your connect. I'm not the reason why you're gonna be fucking new niggas. I'm not introducing you to your next boyfriend. I'm not a pimp. I'm not the guy. I'm not Mitch. I'm not Hitch. I'm a dude trying to find happiness. I'm the nigga in the fucking streets that doesn't look at the other bitches. I'm the nigga in the street that doesn't be like, yo, shorty, what's up? So trust me, I'm a catch. I'm a nigga that knew how to invest. I'm a catch. I'm a nigga who has fucking talent, who has taste, self-made, with inheritable wealth. I'm not, listen, ain't no girl in the world worth me wasting 2 years of my life to find out she don't want to fuck with me. If you don't want to fuck with me, shorty, stop hanging out with me. Because I don't hang out with you because I want to be cool with you. I hang out with you because there's a possibility I could have a kid. I could have somebody that's going to help me with my business. It's going to be a power couple. But if I already know it's not, then what the fuck are we wasting our time for? Bitch, go find that nigga. Go show love to the nigga that you think deserves your love. Don't waste my time trying to be my friend. When you see me married or dating a girl and then you want to come be my friend, I guarantee you that's not going to rock. Because whoever I'm dating says, who's that? And I say, oh, no, it was somebody I used to be romantic with. And she says, do I still fuck around? And I say no because she don't want to fuck around with me. Well, guess what she's going to tell me? I don't want to see you talking to that person. So why would I keep you around until I meet a girl that's going to tell me to cut you off when she's going to doubt me for knowing you? I might as well cut you off now before I meet that girl. Even if she ain't my girlfriend. Even if she's just fucking with me. Guess what? I've always said there's a single chi and there's a relationship chi. Single chi, he does whatever he wants. But relationship chi is a partnership. Whatever shorty says goes. Do you think I'm going to bring to the future, whoever that is, a friend that doesn't want me to fuck her, but we were romantic? I don't think my current person is gonna understand that shit. Or the girl that likes me, she ain't gonna understand that shit. She gonna look at me like, why are you keeping this bitch around if she don't want to fuck you? And then I'm gonna have to ask myself the same question. So let me think like a girl would tell me, why you keeping a bitch around you ain't fucking? Right? So, shorty, if you find it that you have a good excuse as to why you cannot be romantic with me, just remember, the only person you're trying to convince is yourself. Because if you don't got nothing to offer, then you, my friend, are useless. A woman who's with a man that's looking for a partner knows there is a possibility this nigga will do anything to show that he's the guy that could be you, your significant other. That woman is a user. She is using you, my man. So guys, I don't pay for pussy. I don't go to strip clubs. I don't do none of that desperate nigga shit. You feel me? I don't pay for OnlyFans. This free porno, nigga. Free porno and you paying for OnlyFans, nigga? You fucking crazy. So at the end of the day, I wish everybody the best. For those who fucked around with me, don't think that you got away with being my friend because I'm not trying to fuck you. All I'm doing is amounting enough information so when it's time to cut you off, you could just fucking leave. Because if you don't want to fuck with me, then you're wasting my time. You're wasting your time 100%. 100% wasting your time. You could be with the nigga you're fucking. To all girls who want to backpedal, if you got a nigga you already fucking, why are you calling the nigga you not? Because he got money? Because he chills? Then fucking date a nigga that got money and chills. What the fuck you need to? I cannot have a bitch I'm fucking and then the bitch I'm chilling with. I can't. Because the bitch I'm fucking, I'm going to want to buy her shit. I'm going to want to take that bitch out. I'm going to want to fly that bitch. Now, why the fuck would I have both? Why would I? One of my viewers is asking, who am I talking about? I don't want to be specific, but it's a girl that came after I cut her off 2 years ago. But this goes for all girls. This doesn't go for that girl. It goes for every girl I'm around. So the reason I say it is not to offend nobody, because some people are gonna be like, oh, so if you can't fuck me, you're not gonna chill with me? And I say, if you don't want me to fuck you, why are you chilling with a nigga that wanna fuck you? I don't get that. You think I'm chilling with you because I can't find female friends? I have so many female friends. I am. Maya Lazarek tells me all the time, yo, she just called me Saturday. She's like, I'm here with my boyfriend. We having a barbecue. We on Carpenter. I didn't even show up because I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want to go, but I'm so focused on trying to be famous. I'm so focused on being successful that my time is so limited that I just don't spend it with everybody. So when I'm with a girl and the girl thinks that I'm chilling with her because I can't find friends, no, shorty, it's the opposite way around. You are lucky to be chilling with a nigga everybody keeps trying to link and he keeps dubbing everybody. That's all. Now, if you ain't trying to fuck me, then the time you're trying to spend with me should be with somebody that you are fucking. So that nigga could do for you what he needs to do for you. But if you think that I'm gonna do for you because no, shorty, ain't nobody gonna make me do anything. If I do something for you, financially, emotionally, anything I do for a girl, it's because I want to be with her. Why the fuck would I be doing all this shit for somebody else's girlfriend? That shit don't make no sense to me. That's the simp mentality. I'm not a simp. I don't give a fuck how good you look. Don't give a fuck what you thought. If you not fucking me now and you not gonna fuck me later, then tell me so I could go. I'm not sticking around for you to tell me later, nah, I don't want to fuck you. Because I already know you got a man. I already know you got a guy. I already know you got a homie. I already know all these things. So if I know all these things and I'm still around, it's because I'm waiting for you to give me an opportunity to show you that once you let me in, you're not going to find no use for these people. But if you're not going to let me in, then save us both a lot of time. I am not the guy that is friends with girls I'm attractive to. No. When you see girls around me, they might be attractive. They might be sexy as fuck. But I'm not attracted to them because the connection is not sexual. My female friends are not sexual connections. Now, every girl I'm with is not my female friend. Some of them are girls I'm interested in. If I'm interested in you, you should know. Ask Maya Lazarek how many times I bought her shit. She'll be like, very rarely. I bought her a few things because that's my best friend. But do you think that I'm buying Maya Lazarek expensive shit? You think I'm taking Maya Lazarek out? Do you think I'm taking her to dinner? No, nigga. Because why would I waste that energy on my friend when I could be taking out a girl that I like? So same advice goes to these girls. Why are you chilling with me if you don't like me romantically? Take that time and dedicate it to your boyfriend, side nigga, or the nigga you are fucking around with. And maybe whatever you guys got will be stronger. But if we were sexually, or I like you in a sexual way, it's not gonna work. Because at some point in time, I'm gonna feel like you've been lying to me. I'm gonna feel like I've been robbed of the opportunity. And the worst part of it all is I cannot get the time back. I will not get that time back. And since I can't get the time back, save me the time. Don't be a fucking jerk. Don't be a fucking stupid cunt. And let me think that at some point in time, you're gonna like me. Because I am not these simps. I don't go to strip clubs. Don't go to fucking whorehouses. I don't get bitches on the internet that are prostitutes. I don't have OnlyFans subscriptions every month. Okay? So we're not the same. If I spend time with you, you're lucky. I don't spend time with nobody. There's people who know this. Sometimes I have to avoid the girls that I like because I don't want to sound like a broken record, like, yo, shorty, when we gonna fuck? I get tired of waiting, and sometimes I'm like, why am I even friends with this person? You get what I'm saying? But for some reason, women are so used to these lame ass niggas, these cab driving niggas, right? They're so used to being married and they just got a side bitch and they just want to use you for your rides, for your money, for your clout, for everything, right? And these simp ass men, they be like, nah, because maybe she don't know she love me. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I could know you love me. If you ain't fucking with me, shorty, keep going that way. I don't care. People are like, no, but that sounds crazy. Why you just, like, you shouldn't be friends with somebody because you want to fuck them. I never said I was trying to be friends with you. I'm being friendly. I don't want to be your friend. I didn't see me being your friend for 10 years. I saw you being my shorty. I saw you giving me a baby. I saw you being a partner in my business. I didn't see a friend. So when bitches be like, hit you with the, I thought we could be friends. Well, that would have been nice if you would have gave me that option before. I wasted all this time and money thinking that we were building a coliseum together. I don't build on quicksand. And that's what these women want you to do. They want you to build on quicksand. I'll make anybody my priority. But there's a difference between you being like my best friend Maya Lazarek, who there's no romanticism, and yes, I'm gonna help you get to the top. Then a person who knows I want to fuck with them. And they're like just on standby to see if when I go reach my pinnacle or my peak, they're there with a foot in, right? Reap the benefits. You know how easy it would be for you to just leech off of me and then your stream is buzzing and then all of a sudden everybody jumping on your dick? And then you and your beat ass boyfriend that got shit, that smacks the shit out of you whenever he feels like it, then y'all niggas could go be famous together, right? Thanks to Chi, right? Man, fuck that shit. I'm tired of helping everybody. Who helps me? I'm tired of putting people on. Who puts me on? I'm tired of always taking L's. Who the fuck is gonna give the W's? So, chat, I'm sorry that I had to interrupt the whole Chud the Builder bullshit. But it was crazy that somebody, a female, would tell me, it's okay. Hit me up when you had sex and we can chill finally. I feel you, and thanks for your honesty instead of I fell asleep. Shorty, I just told you what I told you. It shouldn't be thanks for your honesty. It should be sorry I can't give you what you want, but I guess whatever we have ran its course. No, they want to keep you on the leash just in case their boyfriend fails. Like, nah, shorty. My next car, if you see a girl inside, if it ain't my best friend, whenever you see me with a girl and you see that I tell you don't talk to her, don't worry about her, it's because I like her. If you see me with my best friend and you're like, yo, who that? I'm gonna bring her over. Like, yo, that's Maya. Yo, that's my homegirl. Right? Why would I want to walk around with a girl that I'm telling niggas don't fuck with her, but she likes you? She don't like me, but she likes you. So that's a waste of time for me. An embarrassment to me. That I think I have somebody that I could fuck with, and she thinks she could fuck anybody I know. That's sad. I prefer to step back from those kind of situations, chat. To any girl that I show you I like you romantically, that I show you that I'm attracted to you. If you see me still be your friend, it's because you gave me the impression that we might be. If you know that I like you and I'm still being your friend, it's because I think there's potential. But if you told me to my face, no, I'm not fucking with you, just like Kira did. Like, I'll take you back to the story with Kira. So Kira goes, gets her stomach done, gets her ass done, gets her titties done. And when she comes back from the whole situation, she's like, oh, I invite her over, like, yo, let's chill. You looking all good and shit. She's like, nah, I can't fuck with you no more. I'm like, whoa. She's like, yeah, nah, after I got my body done, I'm not fucking with everybody. I'm like, okay, respectfully. I mean, listen, if a girl cuts me off, I'm not gonna be sore about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the dude that's butthurt about it. But if a girl is enticing me, letting me talk the shit I want to talk, like, yeah, whenever I'll give you a baby. Oh, you imagine we put a house together. If a girl's hearing me say these things, now why the fuck do you think I'm gonna do that with a girl that's my friend? And what am I supposed to tell my girlfriend if I ever meet her? That I have 50-50 businesses with you? My girl's gonna be like, but don't you like her? And now I gotta lie? No, I don't like her. She's my friend. No, listen, whoever the fuck fucks with me, I'm gonna be honest with the bitch. Right? I'm gonna tell her the truth. If I like her, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Right? She should be able to deal with it. But also, you gotta be respectful. If you tell her the truth, you can't be like, yeah, I like her, that's why I keep her around. Because if she ain't fucking with you, then you shouldn't keep her around. I don't think there's a girl. Look, there was a girl I was dating in 2024. She ain't never keep me around because she likes me. And when she liked me in a way that it was romantic. So when I told her let's be friends, she said, nah, we've already been involved. There's no friendship. We can't be together. There's nothing. I want you guys to understand that that rule came from a girl. This is not a man thing. This is not me being alpha. This is not me being chauvinistic. This is not me being sexist. This is not me being opportunist. This is not me taking advantage of my position of power. This is not me trying to take advantage of situations. This is the opposite. I don't want people taking advantage of what they could get from me. And most people know that I'm a lover. And since I'm a lover, they want to use that, ooh, if I don't answer, do I want to fuck with him? He'll be nice to me. But it will eventually come to the surface. Because if I can't kiss you, every time I touch your ass, you're, and you move her, then I don't want to be around a person that makes me feel like that. That's so demoralizing. That's a hit to your self-esteem. No. I'm not ugly enough for you to be like, ew. And if I am, then why are we friends? Because I want to fuck you. I want to be with you. I want to have a connection with you. But if I can't have a connection with you, what the fuck am I doing with a person I want to be with when she knows she don't want to be with me? And chat, that's as good as it gets, right? It's as good as it gets. I'm not trying to shit on nobody. I'm just saying, go spend your time with the nigga that you with. And if that nigga don't know how to do the shit that I know how to do, then you either teach him or leave him. But thinking that I'm going to be the substitute for when your boyfriend gets you mad, thinking that I'm going to be the guy that takes you to the promised land, that's what your man is for. You dating that nigga because he's supposed to take you there. If you with a man and that nigga can't do what you want, you're with the wrong man. Shorty, if your man is supposed to be everything to you, then you wouldn't need to have a nigga like me that likes you. If I like you, then why do you have me around if you're not going to give me play? It's called using you. And eventually it comes to the light. Motherfuckers like me, we eventually get tired of being nice to people that are using you. You get tired of it. Listen, I'll do a lot of things for a girl. One thing I will not do is give her everything her boyfriend is supposed to give her. If your boyfriend ain't got it, why you got him? If your boyfriend hits you and you don't like it, why you got him? If your boyfriend is so special, then why the fuck are you chilling with me? Why do you need me? I could live my whole life without knowing these people ever again. I don't care. You know how many people I cut off? I don't give a fuck about losing a female I like, because in the end, it's insulting to me that you know I like you and you won't give me no play. But then when I want to be nice to you, you're quick to say, okay. Fuck. That's bullshit. And it's time to cut the bullshit out. If you don't like me romantically, shorty, if I'm having you around, I don't have you around because I want you to be my homegirl that meets my girlfriend. If I have you around, it's because you might be the person who fills that slot. But I guarantee you, there is no female that's my female friend I'm going to have around 24/7. I'm not taking my female friends on dates. If I take you on a date, it's because I like you. If I like you and you don't like me back, it's better that you just walk away and leave me alone. Most of these people that I do treat like this, sometimes I cut them off for a year or two. Sometimes I don't pick up the phone calls because I want to be romantic with them. And guess what they're going to tell me? Some good excuse. Some good excuse why I don't qualify, but the nigga they got qualifies. The nigga that breaks your nose qualifies. The nigga that leaves you outside qualifies. The nigga that you don't even know about his whole life qualifies. But I'm the guy who treats you like a princess, who says, yo, I'll listen to your stories, who says, yo, this is what you should do with your life, who buys you gifts, who takes you out. And I'm the nigga that gotta understand? Nah, man. It's time to show people that knowing me is a privilege. To have me as a friend is a fucking privilege. If you think that I like you, that should be your sign to know you have made it past what most people can get through. Because I don't give a fuck. You know how many people live in the same place I live in? None of these people know who I am because I don't give a fuck. I've been here for 10 years. I don't care to make friends. Because I'm not looking for female friends. I'm not looking for male friends. I'm the prize. And whoever knows me is going to be rocking. Because whenever I talk knowledge. Whenever I speak business, I teach. Knowing me is a prize. So if you see me chilling with you, for all the girls out there, I will not name you. If you see me treating you so well, it's because I like you. If you don't see other girls being treated this way, it's because the ones that I like that told me I cannot rock, I'm not going to keep them around. I'm not going to continue to be friends with women who have a personal interest in other men and want to waste my time because I show them that I'm interested. If I like you and you don't like me back, just save yourself the time and embarrassment of me having to talk about you on one of these streams and walk away. Kira still hits me up. Oh, when we gonna chill? When we do bitch? Never. And she's a streamer. She's a streamer who's big on TikTok, like 15,000 followers. I don't give a fuck. 2 years ago, you told me I would never fuck you, right? Now, 2 years later, you're like, come and fuck me. No. I don't fuck bitches because they look good. I don't fuck bitches because I'm horny. I don't fuck bitches because they're easy. When I fuck with somebody, it's because I want to spend my fucking energy with somebody that's going to give me energy back. I cannot get energy back if I'm not getting affection. I'm not getting no head. I'm not getting no pussy. I'm not, how could I get energy? How can I charge up with love if the person I want to be with is giving me a good excuse as to why she's with the next nigga, but not with me? So if you can't be with me, then just go be with that nigga. Tell that nigga to do whatever you want. Fly you. The other day, another one hit me up. Talk about, oh, could you buy my airplane ticket? You should come to Miami for my birthday. I'm thinking to myself, bitch, Why are you not making these plans with your boyfriend? Remember when you called me and you told me I never liked you romantically? You're the one that's always been pursuing me? And bitch, what the fuck are you calling me for? Why do I need to buy you an airplane ticket? Because I could afford it? Why do I have to fly you? Because I could afford it? Because a $300, $400 ticket for me is nothing, but for you is saving it up? And then what the fuck does your boyfriend do? He just fucks you? So he gets to fuck you. I get to pay the bills. So he fucks you, you fuck him, and then I don't fuck, but I buy you the things that he don't. So I could fly you, but he can't. Why don't he fly you? I guarantee you, if he flies you, you ain't coming to see me. Bitches won't not. But if I fly you, guess what you're gonna tell me? Oh, we don't fuck around, so I'm gonna go spend it with my aunt. Right? No. We're done with that shit. I have made it to a level where I've made the amount of money I wanted to make. Enough money where I could just step back. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to do shit. Right? Not only that, but I've been injured so hard, I fall on the disability list. So not only do I have the amount of money I need, I also have the income I need. Why the fuck would I waste my hard-earned money, my gains, my fucking trophy on a girl who clearly doesn't want to be with me? That shit don't make no sense. It does not make sense. Because when I be with a bitch, I want to buy her Rolex just like I got one. Now, why the fuck would I be with the bitch? I got to tell my girlfriend who she is. And guess what my girlfriend gonna tell me? What's the first question she's gonna ask, chat? Tell me, what's the first question she's gonna ask? Are you fucking her? Do you like her? Right? That's what my girlfriend's gonna ask me. Because at the end of the day, she's gonna wonder, why am I doing this for a girl I'm not fucking? So I'm just using that principle right there, right? The principle is, why am I doing this for a girl who already told me, go somewhere else and fuck somebody and then come back and we could finally chill? No, shorty. I'm gonna go though. But I'm not coming back. I'm not gonna be hitting you up. The possibility of me hitting you up again, ever again in this lifetime, zero. Now you are part of the Kira crew. There's a Kira crew that has the same list of bitches that it's just girls that I do not take steps backwards for. I don't give a fuck. I'm so happy you're poor. I'm happy you're poor. I'm happy that you're less fortunate. Because that way I won't bump into you when I'm walking down the street with my dog. I don't want to see these bitches anywhere. I don't want to bump into these bitches anywhere. That's why. Because I don't want to have a girl that's going to doubt me when she does like me. And that's what I'm trying to get at today, chat. Is that people will waste your time and then at the end of the day, you know what they're going to tell you? I didn't say I liked you. I didn't say that I wanted to be with you. Chat. I like a girl so much that just recently I spent $1,500 in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. She said this, bought it. She said that, bought it. On top of that, 200 on food, 100 on food. Right? The minute that girl tells me to my face, nigga, I'm never gonna fuck you. It ain't happening. We should be friends. Guess what I'm gonna tell her? Same thing I told the other girl. You guys want me to read what I wrote to that girl? I said, thank you for understanding, but it's not about sex for me. It's about sharing a connection. I'm tired of spending time with anyone I find attractive whom I got love for who doesn't feel the same for me. Because when I go in and show love, I give him my all. I give him my all. It could be energy draining and demoralizing when those same people can be recycling my energy and building me up, but choose to have me in their life for their benefit, not mine. it's not about sex. It's not a it's not about sex or fucking. It's about love and connections. So it might be a possibility that it might not be a possibility that I'll hit you up, because if you don't hold me in the same esteem as I hold you as a man, I don't think I'm going to ever be friends with you the way you want me to be friends with you. And that's the truth, Chad. I don't want to lie to the person. I will never be your friend because when you bend over, I'm going to look at your ass. I don't do that with my female friends. I'm not going to try to look up your skirt because I don't do that with my female friends, or a girl that because she's pretty. Unless I have a connection, I don't even acknowledge the female, right? So if it were about sex, I wouldn't want to fuck with you, shorty, because sex isn't a connection. I want a connection, not pleasure. I want to build with a lover, not a friend. It was great seeing her, but my love for her is too deep for me to set aside to entertain your idea of friends, which is so hurtful. I would much rather let you go your way and remember a time when you and me loved each other in the same way that I love you. But I do have to respect you. If you wanted, if all you wanted from me was a friendship, but I can't go from being that close to being friend zoned. So I hope you can respect that. I could never be friends with somebody I love and I want a future with. I'm not built that way. I wish you the best, though. Sorry I gave you the impression that I'm the type of guy who takes steps backwards from being involved, from liking you, to a person who could be your friend. It'll never work. And it was nice seeing you, and I wish you the best. That's it. That is my heartfelt understanding. Not being a sexist, not being a chauvinist, not being an alpha male. It is being honest. And I think we need to normalize being honest. If you know a nigga wanna fuck you, and you know he doing all this shit because he wanna fuck you, if you ain't gonna fuck him, do not hang out with this guy. You're giving him the impression there might be a day where I can be considered. See, I don't sit around and wait for those moments. I don't, oh, she might change her mind. I'm okay. She don't need to change her mind. She don't need to do none of that shit. Just keep living your life, shorty. I'm not the guy that's gonna talk you into fucking me. I'm not the guy that's gonna put a bankroll down so you can fuck me. I'm not the guy that's gonna get you so drunk you're gonna fuck me. I'm not the guy that's gonna give you drugs so you could wanna fuck me. If you don't feel that on your own, shorty, I don't want nothing to do with you. I do not induce or try to tamper with somebody's emotions so they could want me. Want is a desire that people have when they see something that makes them feel happy. If shorty don't want to fuck with me, I don't make her happy. If she don't see me as somebody that could fuck her, I don't make her happy. If she don't see me in an attractive way, I don't make her happy. So why am I going to continue to waste my time with somebody who isn't into me the way I'm into them? And that's it. I don't care if today's the last day I talk to most of the girls that I like. I want them to leave with an understanding. An understanding that to get my attention doesn't require sexy clothes, be spicy, tell me I like you. None of that shit. It has to have a connection. I never bagged the chick walking down the street. I never bagged the chick off There is no fucking dating app that I've ever been successful at because I don't have that dysfunction. I'm not the stripper type. I'm not the go to the bayou type. I'm not the guy that goes to the fucking brothel. I'm not that guy that sees a bitch in a bikini and like, yo, shorty, what's good, yo? I've never dated a girl like that. Every girl I dated was organic. It's organic. My shit's organic. So when you meet me, shorty, just know me noticing you means there's a connection. If you don't want that connection to get strong, you don't want that connection to be bridged, you don't want to add to that connection, that's fine with me too. But don't waste my time because I'm not trying to waste yours. I'm not. I don't believe that I should waste your time. Just like they've been girls that, just like Kira. Kira wants to get back with me and all this bullshit. You know why I don't chill with her? I will give her the impression that we cool and that she's gonna hit. But why would I waste her time? She could be putting that energy into the dude that she didn't tell me about that's in her fucking inbox, hitting her up every day. I'm not gonna make an effort to be liked. If you don't like me, that's all you get. That's it. That's all, folks. You get what I'm saying? I hope that we ended this episode with a good bang. Sorry it got derailed. Sometimes it's about the message more than the content. And the message I wanted to send today was that stop compromising your worth. If you're worth something, the only way the value is going to be evident, that's going to be noticeable, is when you start putting your foot down. Now that girl knows, oh, he don't want to fucking chill with me because he wants to fuck. She's going to take it two ways. She's going to say, at least he was honest enough to tell me that he can't be my friend because he want to fuck me. Or she's going to say, fuck that nigga because he only trying to fuck me. Either way, she's not confused. Shouts to my nigga Bull like, I see you, bro. I see you. You understand? At least she left with a conviction that she didn't waste her time with something that it was untangible. It was no obvious. But when these girls want to send me down a path of the unobvious shit, it's called using you. And some people will use you and not know they're using you. And when you say you're using me, they're going to say, how? How am I using you? And use could be in many ways. As long as she knows that you want to fuck her and she's not fucking you, she's using you because she's letting you go down that path. What I told that girl today, there's no way that she could think that I'm using her. There's nothing that she could do that's going to make me want to chill with her. Because unless she wants to explore a romantic path or a friendship where we're sleeping with each other, there's no repairing what we already did. Been with people and done crazy shit. So you want to undo that? No. Do you? Go be with that nigga that beats you with a gun. Hopefully he won't shoot you one day. That's it. Hopefully you won't go to jail for his gun. Hopefully you guys won't be involved in a murder. Hopefully you guys won't get into some shit. Hopefully you won't have to end up holding his gun and going to jail for him. Like, I don't even want to have you in my life. You are a hazard to my career. And yet, I still open the door to show you that I got you. Because whenever my interest is involved, I'm going to give you my all chat. My birthday's on the 30th because I'm a Cancer. And Cancers are very emotional about their shit. Just like 50 Cent, just like Mike Tyson, just like Elon Musk. You feel me? So these people are powerful figures. And what is their biggest noticeable trait? They do not play that bullshit. So why would you think I'm going to waste my time with a girl that obviously knows she don't want to fuck with me, but she knows I want to fuck with her? Only if I'm a desperate nigga, a simp, begging for approval. No, I'm King Buddha, shorty. Listen to the first name, King. Listen to the last name, Buddha. All right? Chi stands for caring, humble individual, not stupid motherfucker. You feel me? So I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you do whatever the fuck you think. Just the recent one, the one that I'm interested in, I've been trying to show her. But if she don't pick up fast enough, she's gonna be doomed like everybody else. Females, public service announcement. If I am romantically attracted to you, there's no way you're gonna be my friend. You're not gonna talk me into that. Nobody's gonna take me into a all-you-can-eat buffet where I cannot eat. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry I'm comparing women to all-you-can-eat buffet. But most men that are simps, that's how they look at women. If I marry her, I could eat. All I could eat. All I could eat. All the pussy I could eat. Right? I'm not that guy. I like connections. Even my friends are connections. Even my guy friends that I never find guys attractive. But my guy friends, if we ain't got a connection, like bros, I'm not forcing it. You know how many people in my hood be like, yo, let's chill, yo, because they get me. But I don't have the open communication to be like, let you in. You know? Shouts to my nigga Bull Light. He could tell you. I'm a chat box. I like to chat. But don't confuse that shit with friendly. Don't confuse that shit with stupid. I like to be around people. Don't confuse that with naive. And I always surrounded by beautiful women. Don't confuse me for the nigga that you're gonna be extorting or taking advantage of or laughing at. And then you fucking all my friends, but I can't fuck you? Then I'm not bringing you into a circle of my friends then. Why would I give you the leeway to do dumb shit? And then I'm the guy that's sitting here with, I liked her. I liked her. Why she did that to me? Like, no. We're gonna nip that shit in the butt. Shorty came after 2 years, and her story is my man beats me with a gun, and you want me to sit around and be your friend after we were romantic? I gotta respect the guy that beats you with a gun? Shorty, go be with the guy that beats you with a gun. I'ma go stay over here. Don't come back later. Talk about I understand you. It's too late for that shit. Go with the graces of God. I send you with all the blessings in the world. Women need to understand that men will not just follow because you look good. I am not going to do whatever you say because you look good. It's the opposite way around. You should be happy that you got me in your life, appreciating your value, your beauty, your intelligence, your independence. But then you don't want to fuck with me to go fuck with the nigga that beats you with a gun? To the nigga that makes you leave your fucking man's house in Florida so you can move to another place in Florida where you getting treated like shit? So you want to be with a nigga that's in a hotel somewhere in fucking Minnesota and you don't even know where he lives? Forget about that shit. If you guys are with those niggas, then what the fuck is the problem being with a nigga like me who got it all up there, who got his stream popping? We got 260 people in fucking in Twitch right now. And you want me to be with the girl that doesn't want to be with me? Man, that's fucking crazy. That's some simp shit. I'm not a simp. I'm a superstar, shorty. Talk me into a threesome, but don't talk to me into being the bench. I'm not playing bench. I don't play bench. I'm starting fucking 5, bro. Starting 5. I'm not the bench warmer. You feel me? On some Knicks level, I'm not the bench warmer, shorty. I'm starting 5. I'm Jordan in this bitch. Stop it. So I'll leave you guys with this. I love everybody. I love people. I understand everybody's walk of life. I'm not going to stay here and be like, shorty, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. But do not waste somebody's time when you know they're emotionally invested in you because they got money, because they could buy you whatever you want, because they could fly you to go see your mom. Like, no. If you don't like the nigga, do not waste his time. Because what he wants from you is more than just pussy. Shit, I could buy pussy. I could buy pussy better than yours. I could buy prettier bitches than you. I could pay for Instagram models. Why would I spend it on you if you not fucking me? And that's my point. Do not take me to the buffet to look at the food. Shorty, if you look that good, you fucking with that lame nigga? Why you not fucking with me? You telling me you never had a one night stand? Stop it. You telling me you ain't fuck around with a nigga because you liked him? Stop it. But now you want to tell me you can't fuck around with me? Let me go. I'm not mad at you. I respect that. You say you don't want to fuck with me? Then stop chilling with me. We're not friends. I want to fuck you. I do not want to be your friend. And if it's not about, and it ain't about fucking, it's about fucking you. When you find out that I have an attraction to you, shorty, I don't want to fuck you because you look good. They want to fuck you because you look good. They're the ones that want to chase you because you look good. I want to chase you because I felt a connection aside from the fact that you're attractive. A connection where I think of when I say something, you listen. So I feel like we're connected. I cannot get that connection from bitches because they want to fuck me. I cannot get that connection from bitches because they're horny. I can only get that connection from somebody that I got a connection with. And when I got a connection with you, I want to expand on that connection. I want to take them cables from America all the way to fucking Europe. But when you're sitting here telling me I can't even give you the opportunity to know if you're worth having, then I'm going to cut that shit off. I'm not going to sit here until you figure it out. I'll be the guy that you could tell your friends, yo, you know that nigga was fucking on my dick. And they're going to ask you the obvious. So why didn't you get with him? And then you're going to tell them your story about the guy who left you in Florida, or the guy who beat you with a gun, or the guy who lives with his mom, or whatever the fuck stupid story you want to come up with. I don't give a fuck. You don't like me, let me go. Right? You love me, let me go. And if I come back, I was meant to be. If I don't, it wasn't meant to be. At the end of the day, I just want you to know, girls, it's not you. It's me. Don't feel bad. If you wanted to be my friend after you gave me head, or after I gave you head, or after we did something, don't feel bad that you want to be my friend and I don't. It's not you. It's me. I have a problem where I do too much sharing and I get too involved when I like somebody and I go all the way and I want to treat them like the princess and I want to make a passenger princess and fly her around and buy her the best things in town and take her to the best concerts and that's my problem. So since I'm the guy with the problem that I want to treat women like queens, I can't be friends with every girl. That's my problem. I cannot be your friend because we don't want the same things. Now, the guy that you like in that way, why isn't he like that? I know girls that would be like, yo, but that were romantic with me. Oh, but my man doesn't know about music and I need to record music. Bitch, if you want to come here and record music, then pay me. But for the most part, not even if you paid me. Once I don't have a connection with you because I liked you romantically and you don't want to like me romantically after we were romantically involved, then there is no, I will not. I don't owe nobody shit. There's nobody owes me shit. So since I don't owe nobody a fucking favor, ain't nobody gave a fuck when I was crying. Ain't nobody gave a fuck when I needed a hug, which is something I'd hardly get. I don't get hugs. So here I am pleading my case. Up here. Pleading my case because I already know how the internet is. Everybody's gonna try to take it out of text and be like, "Chi, just saying that if you don't fucking ain't gonna chill with you." No. Is that if Chi chose to chill with you? It's because I saw more than that. If you don't see what I saw, it's one way. It's unilateral. Somebody here is under the wrong impression. So I will step away. And if you feel that you want to contribute more to it, feel free to. If you don't, leave me the fuck alone. There is no laters. This is the end of that era. Just like it was the end of Sam's era. It was the end of Jessica's era. It was the end of Manuela's era, Janelle's era, Michelle's era, Barbara's era. Everybody thought they were so special that I was not, that I would still be friends with them. Shit, there's a bitch named Barbie. I used to be my girl. I'm still cool with her sister and not her. Guess why? Because I never tried to fuck her sister. I never wanted to fuck her sister, never saw her romantically. So I could be cool with her. And that's a bad bitch. I just never saw her that way. I'd rather hook her up with my boy. Because that's when you're a friend, you don't give me the impression of fucking me. You don't allow me to daydream about fucking you. It's disrespectful. For the females that I'm your friend and we never had nothing, yeah, that's why you're my friend. I just didn't, I never thought about marrying you. I never thought about having a kid with you. But when you know that that's my end goal, to create a family and generational wealth and be the power couple, then you're wasting your time thinking that I'm going to make you my best friend after we have something. No, no. So, chat, I'll leave you guys with this. And I wish you guys the best. Judge me however you want. I don't care. Everybody's allowed an opinion. But the truth is, learn to take accountability for your actions. I know that if I'm with a girl like that, I'm always going to be daydreaming about being with her. It's not right. It's not fair. She deserves better. I cannot be the friend that's daydreaming about fucking my female friend. That is unacceptable. So I will remove myself from the situation. Now, if you are willing to be romantically involved with me, then you come back and you be like, yo, nah, listen, I'm sorry that I treated you that way. And you throw that pussy at me, because to me, it ain't about the pussy. It'll be about the connection. But if you think that I'm with a girl because it's about pussy and fucking and sex, no, my life is not that simple. My life is far beyond that basicness. That's basic. That's a simple life. I'm a fucking rock star. There's shades of gray. It's not just off and on. All right? But what is certain is that when a bitch ain't gonna fuck you, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck how much money you give the bitch. She's not going to fuck you. She ain't fuck you today, and she says she ain't never gonna fuck you. She ain't never gonna fuck you. Even though we still got the example of Kira, who said she wouldn't, and then 2 years later, she's like, I will do whatever you say. Let's go to a naked beach. Let's do whatever you want. I don't care if you got female friends. I don't care if you got female friends in your stream. Like, bitch, it's too late for that shit. Now you want to compromise? Now you want to understand? No, I think I'll pass. All right? So, guys, remember, my screaming and hollering is not about the fact that I'm mad that a bitch didn't want to fuck me. It's the fact that she thinks that me wanting to fuck her is just fucking. Or that she's so fly that since everybody want to fuck her, I'm just one of them. So I should go fuck somebody and then come chill with her. No. If you're not the person I'm fucking, then I'm not going to go fuck somebody and come back to you. I'm going to go fuck somebody and stay over there. You're useless. That's it. You've shown me that you're as useless as somebody trying to drink a soup with a fork. And that's how I end this today, chat. I love you guys. Thank you for having me back. It is Monday morning. We are active. We will be coming back on the stream. We will be probably doing some more episodes today later. Who knows? We will be doing something more. But we're active, chat. The giant has woken up. Somebody wanted to wake up the sleeping giant. I'm fucking awake. Now what? You feel me? Shouts to Bull Light. Shouts to all my dudes doing the streaming shit. All my homegirls doing the streaming shit. And and there was another one too. I went to dinner with another one. I just remember this one. Because then there's the girls too. There's the girls too who like I said, if I don't find you romantically, then we're friends. But then there's the girls who are so pretty that they think that you being their friend because you want to fuck them later. Like, shorty, if I know you for 10 years and I haven't tried to fuck you, I don't care how fly you are. I'm not trying to fuck you, right? If I know your baby father, I'm not trying to fuck you. Don't be mad that everybody want to fuck you and that you thought that I wanted to fuck you. So then there's girls that I want to build teams with, and they don't want to build with me because they think that I want to fuck them, but I never tried. And then the girls that I do want to fuck are like, but why do you want to fuck me? If only we could swap those things out, right? The one that I want to fuck, that it's like, why would you have to fuck? If that one could, her mindset could go to the one that I'm friends with, that I'm like, I don't want to fuck you. And she could be like, cool. That would be cool. But ego, it's a big thing. Some people will be like, I know you're just trying to fuck me. Even though you didn't give them that impression. And then there's bitches that I'm like, I'm just trying to fuck you. And they're like, but why? And I'm like, if there's a but why, then bitch, get the fuck out of here. Bye, Felicia. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. It's your boy King Buddha, the Cheat Challenge. And remember, be the best, caring, humble individual you could be. And transcend that until you can be the best person you can be. But do not mislead people. If somebody thinks that you like them, be clear. They don't want to be your friend after that? That's cool. Because at least now we both know that it was something sexual or intention to be together. You can't be mad at that. You can't be like, oh, she only wanted to fuck me. I'm not mad that Kira wants to fuck me. I'm mad that when I wanted to be with her, she thought that she could tell me no, and I took it. I respected it. You can't come back 2 years later and be like, yeah, I want to fuck now. I kind of like believed you. You said I would never fuck you. I believed you. Sorry that you want to fuck now. I believed you. You friend zoned me. I accepted that shit. But the friend zone also comes with a goodbye. I cannot be friends with somebody I was romantic with. Bye. Because when I meet a girlfriend, she's going to ask me, why are you cool with a bitch you used to fuck with? And then I got to explain this bullshit. I'm good. Relationship chi and single chi, two different people. Single chi does whatever he wants. Relationship chi is a partnership. So guys, it's your boy King Buddha. Don't forget to tap into Bull Light. He'll be on live later. And spam those likes. Let them know that Cheat Challenge sent you over there. And shouts to all my streamers. Shouts to Maya Lazarick. Shouts to the team I'm building. I don't want to name any other people in the Savages, with the exception of just Bull Light and Maya Lazarick. Everybody else, I don't know where they stand, so I'm not going to involve them in shit they don't want to be a part of. Just like I don't want to be a part of a girlfriend or a situation with a girl that I was with that she doesn't want to do anything with me. I don't want to be a part of that. If we used to fuck around and we don't want to fuck around, then that's called a breakup. It's okay. Normalize breakups, guys. You don't got to drag everybody everywhere. Do not hoard friends. Do not hoard lovers. Just get rid of them. You'll find more people. When you empty your closet, you got room for more new shit. You don't do that, you're going to find yourself with a bunch of garbage. And that's where I find myself. With a fucking Rolodex, a contact list of garbage. Women that are useless to me because they're in bad relationships, used to fuck around with me, and they want me to listen to their bad relationship shit and give them good advice. Here's good advice. Stop hitting me up. I'm not your therapist. I'm not the bartender, and I don't care about your life beyond me. You're on your own. I don't owe you anything. I didn't know you past a certain point. And it's okay if I don't know you past this point. Normalize breakups, guys. Friends, lovers, normalize breakups. It's okay to say goodbye. Peace.
It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. King Buddha, it's never too late to awake you. King Buddha, it's never too late for mistake to. King Buddha, it's never too late to awake you. King Buddha, it's never too late for mistake to. King Buddha, sab up or shut up. King Buddha, sab up or shut up. Fuck.